everyone, I am Srini and today we are going to talk about what is Kanban, the project manager methodology where most of the people in a lot of industries it's being used successfully. So let's go ahead and start. What is Kanban? Kanban is a word which has been derived from a Japanese language. So this Kanban methodology has been introduced in 1950s by Toyota. I'll show you a small story about this Kanban. In 1950s, there was a lot of production required of Toyota. So what happened? An excellent engineer of Toyota have introduced this methodology called Kanban, where they have successfully implemented the principle of this Kanban, and they have delivered lot of vehicles within the agreed time frame to their clients. So it was really successful, and based upon that methodology, based upon that planning, what they have implemented in 1950s, Toyota, whole world was impressed. And it was one of the successful implementation for the project execution. Now, so this was a small story about Kanban. Now, when it comes to the implementation part, Kanban is something where you need to work within the team and with the team, where all the key stakeholders will involve in this. In Kanban, there would be an agile coach, where after the discussion of the requirements what the project need to be executed, what happened is the agile coach along with the key stakeholders and the team members, they defined a priority list of work items. So they define the work items, and then they'll prioritize the work items, and then they will work on that specific work items. So how? From here, what is the next step? So they have defined the work items, and then what would be the implementation part? When it comes to the implementation part, so Kanban is having one concept. It's called as Kanban board. Where in this Kanban board, there is another concept implemented that is called pull system. So in this Kanban board, they have been segregated into two to three columns. Yes, 2 to 3 columns. So one column is about to-do list, another column is about in-progress list, another column is about completed list. So now, as I have discussed just few seconds back, so the Kanban Agile, along with the Agile coach, the key stakeholders and the team members have defined a set of work items. And again, they have prioritized that work items, that which work item need to be completed first, right? So that work items, as per the priority list, would be placed in the to-do column. Yes, in the to-do column. And once that work items have been placed in the to-do column, so it being from the to-do column, based upon the internal discussion of the team, so who is capable of implementing this, which team is going to work on this priority list. So as and when, based upon that, whole team would be working on that specific work items which is there in the to-do list. Once the specific work has been started, then obviously that to-do list work item would be moved from pull over. This is called pull system. Pull from the to-do list column to in-progress list. So in this in-progress, so now from the in-progress list, whatever the work items which has been addressed by the team would be moved from the in-progress list. Let us use the proper system of the Kanban word terminology, that is called pullover. Yeah, pull system. So from in-progress section, whatever work items has been completed, that work items would be pulled from in-progress section to the completed sections. So like this, each and every work item has been addressed, and this process is followed. So by following this process, all the work items which have been prioritized would be completed, and then by moving from in to-do list to in progress section, in progress sections to the completed section. So once all the work items have been addressed, and once all the work items which are there in the to-do list are moved into the completed section, then whole team come to a conclusion that we have completed the project. So the advantage of Kanban here is, in Kanban, what we can do is we can implement the projects and we can complete the projects in very short span of time. You might be asking why? Because on a project, when complete team is working towards it, and in an agile way, it moves the work items very quicker, though, because each and every team member is responsible to complete all the work items here. It's unlike that one team member is not responsible for one work item. The whole team is responsible in this methodology, in this framework, to complete the project on time. So Kanban is very famous for the implementation of projects in very short span. So guys, if you so this is all about Kanban, and Kanban is also being used in multiple industries like textile industries, like constructions, like petroleum, and in IT sectors. So this is one of the successful methodologies where most of the industries have been trying it and practicing it on their regular daily lives to deliver the projects on time. So this is a small brief about Kanban, guys. So today that's it from our end and my end. And in case if you are liking this video, I would request you to please subscribe to my channel, and our channel, that is 24/7 Physics. And this sort of educational systems will be on completely a blackboard sessions. And if you are liking it, please like it, subscribe it, and click on the bell icon. Bye. See you afterwards.